What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to the One Day Stronger podcast. I am Colin, and I want to thank you for being here with me today and taking time out of your day to listen to this. Hopefully you get something out of it that you can use and implement in your own life. If you're a new listener here, this is a real talk about personal growth, healing, and showing up for yourself one day at a time. It's also about sobriety, parenting, and all the fun and awesome stuff that go with it, and all the bad stuff and frustrating and all that kind of life stuff that goes with it. Today I want to kind of hit you with some real talk, and this is something that I'm speaking from personal experience, because I tried so many fucking times to get sober. So many times I'd get a week or two or maybe a month, maybe 2 months, but it never freaking stuck, and just because you're having a few good days, weeks, or months doesn't mean the work is fucking done. And in fact, that's when the real work begins. Early on in the healing or sobriety, it just building a better fucking version of you. You go hard, you get motivated, and you're doing everything you possibly can, and you're all fired up. And then by the pain you just came out of, and you feel like you're beating, you start eating better, you fucking start exercising, you start fucking feeling good, you start fucking showing up for yourself, and you're really fucking clear on your why, and you're just kind of focused. And then something fucking sneaky and bullshit happens, Instead of, you get a few wins under your fucking belt, and your head's fucking clear, and your cravings slowing down, the triggers are getting easier to maintain, and you stop feeling like a fucking mess every morning or every fucking day. And then instead of fucking pressing forward and keeping on doing what you're doing, what do we do? Or I did, or what do? You start to relax, and you start to fucking pull back instead of trying to push forward, And that's where the fucking trap lies. When that starts to creep back in, that's the little fucking devil on your shoulder, and the old you wanting to creep back in. Because every kind of day you keep doing what you're doing, become a better version of you, that little guy, old you, gets fucking smaller. He's still fucking there, so if you fucking feed him, he's gonna start getting bigger and bigger, and that's what fucking happens, guys. It's that little fucking voice that says you've been good, it's okay to take a break. No, it's not fucking okay. Keep on going. You're fine now. You don't need to try so hard. No, that's a fucking lie. You need to try harder to keep on this, so that this voice doesn't pull you back into the fucking bullshit and back into the person that you want to fucking be. This one was a big one for me. Just one drink, one day off. It's just a little excuse. Just an excuse. No, it's not a fucking excuse. You're being sober for a reason, and you're sober because you can't handle alcohol. You don't know how to self-control with alcohol. So having one just leads to fucking many more, and we all know that. So we need to just keep fighting and keep fucking going forward. We can't relax. We can't step on the brakes and just kind of coast. No, we have to keep the momentum going of all the little wins and all the stuff, and keep it going. Comfort's where your fucking progress goes to fucking die, because you were comfortable in your old ways, and that's what your body and your mind and everything wants to fall back on, because your new self is a little scary into the unknown, right? Then when you stop doing the things that got you fucking better, you start to slip right back into that version of you fought so hard to fucking leave behind. The real goal isn't just a few good days, it's a better fucking life. So take those wins and build upon them, because it comes from showing up when it's fucking boring, and when you don't want to do stuff, and when it feels monotonous. So if you're feeling better lately, good, you earned that. Now, you know what? You need to keep going and be prepared, because there is a down season coming. You're in a good season right now and feeling good, but a down season will hit, and then that's when you need to use the strength of all the little wins and all the stuff you've been doing to keep doing, to keep pushing past that instead of just falling all apart. So don't let up now. So I want to give you guys a couple pieces of homework that helped me, but like I still use and that helps me. So number one is to write a momentum plan. Like this is a kind of like a cheat sheet type for staying consistent when life feels good. You want to answer a couple questions. So ask yourself and write these down, guys. What routines helped you feel better? What do you tend to stop doing once you feel good again? What's one thing you'll commit to doing no matter what? You want to write these down, write your answers, put the list somewhere you can see it every day, on a piece of paper, on your mirror, on your phone. Put it in multiple places, because when your feelings change, your plans shouldn't. So just because you have a bad day doesn't mean you should go back to bad habits. Go back to these questions, keep yourself on track, guys. And another, number two is create a why reminder. Take a couple minutes to write down the real reason you started. Not just a vague idea, but like your reason. A couple of them could be like, I want to be the dad my kids deserve. Something really fucking meaningful that's gonna hit you every time you read it, that you want to do something and you read it and you go, oh fuck, that is fucking why I'm doing this. Could be, I'm tired of hating myself. I'm building a life I don't need to escape from. Read them every morning, especially when things feel easy, because like, why should you burn hotter than your excuses? You need to make sure that you have a plan in place for when things start to kind of fall apart, or when they don't seem to be going your way. You didn't come this far just to chill. You didn't fucking fight to get your mind and body back just to fucking throw it away the second life starts getting fucking hard again. So this fucking path you're on, this is a new fucking you. It takes consistency and discipline all the time, every fucking day. And remember that the work isn't over just because you're not in pain anymore. That's the start of your new work. So keep going, keep showing up, because you're not just trying to have good days, you're trying to build a good life. And with that, you're one day stronger, guys. And remember, overcome and evolve one day at a time. I want to thank you guys for listening to this. If you got any value of it, please like, comment, and subscribe wherever you're listening to this. And share it with a friend. Tag a friend who's going through some shit, or they're feeling good lately, and remind them to keep their foot on the gas and the good work that they're doing. We're all in this together, guys. Because the work is worth it, and you're fucking worth it. Until next time, thanks, guys.